I literally thought I was gonna die. I didn't think I was gonna make it back to New York. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first things first, I hope you guys like my new intro. I've had that old intro for about 6 months now and I was kind of over it, so I hope you guys liked it. I spent a lot of time on the intro, even though it's only 6 seconds long. But anywho, I'm back. I'm also back in New York. So today I kind of just want to like recap with you guys about my travel in California, or my adventures, I want to say. So you guys have seen like the vlogs and whatever, but if you've seen the last vlog, I did not vlog my 4th of July because there was an earthquake, right? So I recently uploaded my like Disney, it's kind of like half Disneyland and like half me putting in there that there was an earthquake or whatever, but mainly Disneyland. That got a lot of views, and some people have commented saying that, oh, the earthquake wasn't 6.4 or 6.7, it was 2.0, and I'm kind of like, I don't think so, because I've been watching the news and it's said it on the news, so I mean, my eyes can't play tricks on me. Anyways, but anywho, I'm not from California, I'm from New York, and I experienced my first earthquake, and it was the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. I literally thought I was gonna die. I didn't think I was gonna make it back to New York. I was very, very scared. And you know, when you're not from an area that has earthquakes, you're accustomed to your own weather or natural disasters. So it was quite different for me to feel, and basically this is how it happened. So first of all, let me fix my hair. It's really hot in this house. I don't even know how I wear my hair. Should I wear like this? I'll wear like this. So basically I'm in the hotel room and I am laying on the bed and I am texting on my phone, laying down. I'm in my PJs. My hair is like braided up. This is, I think I was gonna wear my wig that day because my hair was braided up. Anywho, I think so. Or was, I don't, actually no, I was gonna wear my hair curly. So I'm on my bed texting or whatever, and all of a sudden I feel the bed shake. So when the bed shakes, it, like from what other people were saying, it didn't feel like a regular earthquake. I don't know what a regular earthquake feels like, but that was my first earthquake, so it felt like an earthquake to me, you know? And the bed was moving this like ocean wave motion, so it was kind of, it literally felt like this, but you're laying on the bed, so it's kind of, you're kind of like this, very slightly. And I'm like freaking out a little bit, and I'm like, wait a second, I know I'm not really having this earthquake right now, and this is not happening. This is not happening. And you know, like I was thinking about when I was in elementary school and middle school, and they teach you what to do during an earthquake, you know, like go under like tables and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, never would I thought in a million years would this actually happen to me. So I get up, my friend's on the phone, and I'm like looking at him, and I'm like I know he feels the floor moving. And he's on the phone, whatever, and I'm like, I stand up and I stand still just to make sure I wasn't feeling nothing, but I knew I wasn't, but it's like I couldn't believe it. So the floor is shifting like this, literally like this, and I'm standing, the way I'm standing, my legs are positioned, you would have thought I was trying to balance, like as if I'm surfing or something. So I look at him and I'm like, get off the phone, get off the phone. So he gets off the phone, he walks over by the door, and I'm like, yo, like I'm about to lose my mind, because I'm like, what's going on? Like, it's coming closer to the end of our vacation. It's still July. Not to mention, my aunt had already told me that something bad was going to happen for July. She told me that, she said that there was an earthquake that was going to happen, but I don't remember her saying that. And the earthquake lasted about 2 minutes, and I'm looking into the bathroom light is on, everything is just moving like this, and I just couldn't believe like the earth was moving. Like, yes, earthquakes exist, but again, I'm from New York, we don't get earthquakes. So seeing that, I was like, what? Like, I felt like I was in a movie. Like, honestly, I felt like my life flashed before my eyes. Like, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. Like, I was scared. I thought the worst of the worst. So in my hotel, I'm on a 9th floor, and I feel like that's what made me more nervous, because I'm like, I'm in a building, like, and where I stayed was right by LAX. I was in Inglewood, and I'm just like, holy cow, like, you know, sorry, I have to sneeze. I'm like, if I feel another earthquake, like, we are leaving, like, that is it. We're going to the airport, we're booking an early flight, like, we gotta do something. Because 4th of July was, I think, a Thursday. My flight was Saturday. So I was just like, damn, like, don't want to spend extra money for a flight because you already have a flight booked. But then it's like safety, money, safety, money. I was like, I don't want to spend the money, but my safety comes first, you know what I mean? So my friend goes, oh, like, I think he said, do you think this is, what did he say? I think he was like, do you think this is real? Do you think it's real? I'm like, I think I said, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, like, I said, I don't know, but in my head, I'm like, yeah, like, it has to be real. Like, the freaking floor is shaking. I'm not shaking the bed. I'm not shaking me. I'm not shaking the floor. I'm just like, yes. And, like, he wasn't really tripping out. Like, he looked a little nervous in the face, but he wasn't as nervous as I was. So we all walk over to the door, and he's like, stay away from the window. So I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, my initial reaction was to walk to the door, not to stay away from the window, but because I was like, something happens, I'm gonna leave. Mind you, I have my PJs on, my hair's in like these little braids, and it's like, what if I have to pick up and go? So after the earthquake stopped, I was like, should I tell my aunt? And my aunt texted me. She's like, hey, did the earthquake just happen? And I'm like, yeah, it did. And then I called her, and we were talking about it, and then she was saying how another one was gonna come. So she said another one was gonna come, and that's what happened. So the day after, well, first of all, I didn't do anything for July. I literally watched the fireworks from my hotel because I was like, I'm too scared. You know, there were people out having a good time, but something told me for me not to leave, because I feel like if I left, that's when another one was gonna happen, you know. And I don't want to be on the road in an Uber, I didn't want to deal with that. I'd rather be in a hotel than be on the road. So next day, July 5th happens. July 5th comes, and the earthquake happens at night. I believe it was around like 8 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. That one was way stronger. Mind you, I smoked a little bit, so I was a little like trippy and more anxious. So this one felt a lot stronger. It felt more aggressive, and I was like, oh my god. Mind you, we were supposed to go out, and we didn't go out. So I was like, why is that every time we're about to go out, an earthquake happens? Like, I feel like God was trying to tell me something. Like, there has to be a reason why. Like, I don't care if other people are enjoying their time. I feel like if I leave the house, something's gonna happen to me. Well, not the house, the hotel. So this one is way more intense. So he grabs me, and I'm like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? Like, he told me the look on my face was like, I was petrified. And I was petrified. I was scared. I was petrified. Like, I was scared for my life. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh my god, another one. Like, I can't. Like, and this is the night before our flight, and it's like, I just wanted to leave. I was like, listen, I want to go to the airport. I want to leave now. And he's like, being in the airport isn't gonna make it any better. I'm like, in a way, for me, yes, because I know that, like, the plane's right there. You know what I'm trying to say? So, whatchamacallit? So yeah, so basically now what he did was he puts me under the table in the room, and the table wasn't like a sturdy table. It had like wheels on the bottom. So I'm like, if this earthquake was to get more powerful, I think the table's gonna roll, honestly. So I was like, are you sure? And he's just like, yeah. And I'm just like, are you sure? Like, I was freaking out. I'm like holding on to him. I'm like freaking the fuck out. So that earthquake, I don't even remember how long that lasted, but it lasted for a little while. It was very, very intense, and I felt like when it was calming down, it was still shaking a little bit. Like, it's not like it just stops. It shakes and it shakes and it shakes and it stops. And I feel like the thing about earthquakes is that scares me is that you don't know when it's gonna stop. Like, yeah, hurricanes, you don't know. I mean, usually they predict it, like, yeah, it's supposed to last for this long. But when it comes to earthquakes, like, I don't really know much. Like, it's like, how long is this gonna go? And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not going to make it back. Like, I'm not gonna make it back. Like, this is it for me. My life is done. Like, this trip is ruined. And honestly, guys, after that, like, I don't even want to go to California for a while. Like, I'm done with California. The next place I want to go to, probably like Miami or something basic. Like, I'm really not trying to, like, anyways. So next day comes, as I fly, and there's supposed to be another big one. I was afraid that it was gonna happen that day, you know. I don't even know if it happened yet, but after I left, it still didn't even happen. But I was petrified. My flight was at 1:45. I left the hotel like 7 something in the morning because I was just so nervous. I was like, if it happens, I want to be in the airport. I don't care. We were early. They didn't check our bags yet because we were so early. Then we finally got our bags checked. We were sitting there from like 10. Then they were telling us, oh, the New York JFK flight is delayed. Basically, the other flights were delayed. Like, I think there was a New York flight, 10 something. Then it was a Las Vegas flight, and then it was the next New York flight, which was mine. So the morning New York flight got delayed, which pushed back the Las Vegas flight, which then pushed back my flight. So let's fast forward to where now they said that, okay, we're going to delay the flight to 2:30. So we board. Did we board at 2:30? I think we boarded at 2:30. And then, you know, when the plane is like moving and like adjusting before it actually takes off, it was doing that for a good like 30 minutes, and I was kind of like concerned because I'm like, shouldn't we be in the air already? And then they're like, oh, sorry guys, like, we're all on the plane, you know, we all have our stuff in the plane, everything put away. They're like, oh, we're just told that we have another delay. And I'm like, oh my god. Then the guy said 3 hours, and I was like, oh my goodness, 3 hours. Like, great, just great, because, you know, 4th of July earthquake, July 5th earthquake, today my flight is delayed twice. Like, what? And then 3 hours. And then, mind you, the flight from Cali to New York is like, they say roughly 6 hours, but when I had went there and when I had came back, it was 4, like 4.5. But still, because think about it, like, you know, the time difference, so it's like it's later in New York. So I was like, great. So then they're like, yeah, 3 hours. So by this time it was like 3:30ish. So this lady goes, 3 hours? So you mean 6 o'clock? That's when we're leaving? And then I'm just like, me and my friend are like, yeah, 3 plus 3 is 6. Like, honestly, like, I just had the only attitude. So I'm like, yes, 6 o'clock, you know. But then they said that the time could change. So we went, got food, and then we went back to where we wait before we board. And we ended up boarding at 4:40. No, my bad, like 4:50 or something. And then we took off at like 5:30. And keep in mind, it's later in New York, 3 hours ahead. So it's like 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30 in Cali, but then now in New York it's 8:30, so 9, 10, 11. So I'm trying to think though. I think it did take longer than 4 hours, because I remember when we got off the plane, it was like 1 a.m. the next day, so I didn't even get home on Saturday. I got home on Sunday. And then they had us waiting on the plane because the stairs was contaminated with something. So I'm like, come on now, like, y'all not trying to like let me go home, you know, like, I'm so fed up. So finally I get off, and I could not be more grateful to be back in New York and be healthy, safe, and alive. Like, when I tell you guys, this earthquake had me shook. It had me shook. Like, it was crazy. Like, that second one, it was really, really aggressive, at least for me. And then from what I've heard, The second one was a 7.1. That's what I heard. But everybody, not everybody, but I know some people are gonna be like, oh no, it was this, oh no, it was that. At the end of the day, it was an earthquake, okay? Just like shut up. Just shut up. At the end of the day, it was an earthquake. That's my point. And it was strong, and it was my first and second earthquake, and it was a lot for me. And I'm just going based off of what I hear on the news. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm happy to be back. I'm not gonna go to California for a while. Also, the Ace Family charity event was amazing. Austin is amazing. Catherine's amazing. All of them are amazing. Chris Brown looks fine as fuck in person. He looks gorgeous. Clarence looks good. Queen's boyfriend. But anyways, Austin is amazing, and I wish I could take a picture with him. But anywho, that's probably like the only like best part of my trip was the Ace Family event. That was like the best part, and then it was Disneyland. But anyways, I hope, not that I hope you guys enjoyed it, but I hope you guys just enjoy watching me, and I hope you guys enjoy my intro and outro. Don't forget to give this video a like if you like it. Also comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you will be alert whenever I do post a new video. It will be the bell button by the subscribe button on my channel. Follow me on my Snapchat and my Instagram. My Instagram is Roshana, and my Snapchat is RosheXO, which will also be left in the beginning of my video and at the end and in the description. Again, thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next one.